the identity of Evangelist Ruth Tonge. Who is Ruth Tonge? My name is Timothy Profitable, and I'm coming to you live this day. I want you to understand the concept of love and the concept of acceptance, accepting your neighbor as a friend, accepting your neighbor as a brother and a sister. Now, in this episode, I want us to discuss a very sensitive thing. Prophet Racine and Evangelist Ruth Tonge's wedding and preparations, as much as now is concerned, they are preparing for the wedding that is yet to come. The venue is not quite known because some people thought the venue would be in Dakar, Senegal, and some people also thought the venue would be in London. Well, I don't want to get into that, but the reason of this video, doing this episode, is definitely a question. I want us to finish with the question, and you will enter to answer the questions that are there if you have the answers. We are going straight into this. This engagement, in the first place, we want to dissect it and see where it started, how it started, the relationship between Prophet Racine and Evangelist Ruth. In the beginning, as we start this, we want to see the identity of Evangelist Ruth Tonge. Who is Ruth Tonge? We will begin from there. And I want to give you very, very clear, reliable information. And you have a pen and a notebook. Write it somewhere. And in the beginning, we had this on the media. The newspaper documented it long time. If you had this, that there was a press conference that was done, prepared by SCOAN, when Prophet TB Joshua just passed on, and they wanted to set up new leadership in SCOAN, and a group of elders called a press conference and started speaking to the media. They said they have not appointed Mrs. Evelyn Joshua to be the one to take over. If you can remember that very well. There were 4 gentlemen on the press, of which they were said to be the first gentleman was Colonel Andy Aniba, Dr. Gary Tonge Freng, Ayodeji Olabuanu, and Dr. Ugachi Aluka. They had a conference, a press conference, and they represented SCOAN. And they said they have not appointed Mrs. Evelyn Joshua. I know if you did not see that, it was on newspaper, it was a public thing. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is that white man, Dr. Gary Tonge Freng, that was in that press conference, is the biological father of Evangelist Ruth Tonge, who is supposed to be married to Prophet Racine. Surprising, right? And another thing you didn't know, maybe you knew, you are not sure, or you didn't know at all. Another thing you did not know, Prophet Chris, who left SCOAN latest, the latest disciple, Prophet Chris, who declared he's launching his own ministry, and he has now a channel called God's Heart TV. I didn't tell you to go there. I didn't participate. Now, that is a biological brother of Evangelist Ruth. So Evangelist Ruth, who is supposed to be married to Prophet Racine, is a sister to Prophet Chris, who was also in SCOAN, and their father is Dr. Gary Tonge. Dr. Gary Tonge were part of the gangs that wanted to kick out Mama Evelyn Joshua from SCOAN. Well understood from there. Now, the reason why I give this breakdown first is this same sister, Evangelist Ruth, now is supposed to have a wedding with a SCOAN prophet. And this is a paradox to me. With the little knowledge I know about leadership, that is sabotage to the ministry of SCOAN.